Welcome to Outlaw Edge Blade Works. Appreciate you guys checking out my channel today. My dog's been stealing all my damn beef jerky, and I'm about ready to cook her in a minute. But anyways, so compasses, button compasses, and full-size compass. I had a bunch of them that I wanted to bring out here and show you, and like a dumbass, or like a dummy, I'm sorry, I forgot to bring them out here. But what I wanted to say is I've tried so many different compasses, it's ridiculous. And throughout the years, I keep buying them and trying to find other ones. And I'm gonna kind of just real quick do a quick video and show you which ones I care for, which ones that mean a lot to me, that were gifts that work really good, and other ones that I feel like throwing in the garbage can. But I've had a lot of these, and throughout the years, I've probably gone through about 7 or 8 of these button compasses. They keep getting, and they're just cheap. They're just cheap Chinese, and these are supposed to be Type 3, which is, which is supposed to be a really good compass, and they're junk. So if you're gonna get something, get a Suntow. A Suntow Clipper, I believe, are the small ones, or the other ones, which are like this style, and they have the fancy numbers set up where you can adjust them and find your position on a map and whatever, and these are set up so you can run them on a watch band. And these are junk. These come with little paracord kits, but a lot of this stuff I get free for gifts and whatever. And then there's this guy. I got this at REI probably 10 years or more. I've had this, and I've ran that on my keychain. This thing has never failed me. Now, this is a metal key ring. I believe it's a metal one, but you need to take this off to get a good compass reading, to find out where you're at. And you could use this, because it's got the flat sides with the numbers and everything, you could use this to do map reading, whatever. And highly recommended. But you have to get a Type 3 good quality compass. If you're gonna be messing around, don't base your life, your put yourself at risk, with a cheap compass out in the woods. If you have to get from point A to point B, and I'm always out in the North Woods all the time, almost every day sometimes. And I don't want to have a junky compass on me, something that I'm not going to be able to trust, like this one right here. And this one here was a gift from my girlfriend, and we didn't know better. We got this at a gas station. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. It's got a little thermometer, because I'm always kind of thinking about how cold it is and whatever, and looking on my phone when I'm out in the woods. But it has a whistle, a signal whistle, and this is something you can just wear like this on a on a piece of paracord or on your neck knife or whatever. And this compass is garbage. There's like 15 different readings this thing will do, and I don't know what its problem is. And I was looking at it a while back and trying to find, I don't know if it's liquid filled, I can't really tell, but it's junk. And highly unrecommended. So if you don't trust them. Now this one, it's crazy. This is a cheap compass that came with one of those old vintage survival knives or whatever. I've probably had this thing for 20 years, and it's extremely accurate. It's funny, and it falls apart all the time. This piece comes out of the center of it. I've actually lost this and had to go find it, the center piece, and this was stuck on my pack, and I went back and found this. But it's crazy how the cheaper ones sometimes are awesome, and then the cheaper ones, like these little button compasses, sometimes are junk. And then there's, if you're gonna get a good compass and you can't afford a really nice one, this is from Walmart. It's actually a really accurate compass. It's been a great one, and I'm happy with it. And the only problem is, this was in my pack, in my Jeep, and you can see somewhere in there, there's bubbles floating around in here. And so, the bubbles will start messing with it and whatever, and that's not good. But the other compass here that I have, and I keep them in sunglass cases, that way they don't get all scratched up and tore up. This is my favorite compass that I've ever had, most favorite. And awesome, extremely accurate. It's easy to find out where you're at on a map. The declination is super easy to set up. Red Fred in the shed here, everything's really highly visible. And it comes with this little cheap lanyard or whatever, which I've never used. And this is, what is this thing? This is a Brunton Classic. Highly recommended if you're gonna get a compass, and you could afford to have the extra room in your pack or in your pocket or on your neck, this is the one I'd recommend. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Take care.